son.
Oh.
Your son happened to be there.
Yes. They come to the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't.
Right.
Yeah.
He don't even
just
know
so
what's going
happened
on.
to be in the wrong
probably.
place at the wrong time. You don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on.
Right.
Bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Stupid,
the only reason why I know is because the police called me and told me once he was murdered.
Damn.
Once he got, because the kid had just got shot 17 times. He was walking with his mom.
What up, Moolah Gang? So y'all know we covered a lot about Noah Scurry. Do your homework. You feel me? Do all your homework. From the grade. We covered Noah Scurry, Tariq St. Patrick Jr. on from the grade. The basketball player, 17 years old. He was finna go to college. He could have went to the NBA. He was out here catching bodies. Do your homework, chat. Now listen. If y'all want to go watch them videos, go watch them. Now it's a rumor out there that says the kid that was playing basketball and was Tariq St. Patrick Jr. playing basketball on Sunday and catching bodies on Monday. For everybody that don't know, his ops camped out outside at 7 o'clock in the morning and unalived that little boy when he was on his way to work, on his way to school with his mama. Do your homework on that. Then do your homework on, they said that it was a rumor flying around that same dude, even though he got unalived now, it was a rumor going around that said that's the one who ended up unaliving Gilly's son. They saying Gilly just confirmed that. And he said the only reason that he knows is because the police called him and told him if he didn't get unalived, he was going to arrest him. It's spooky hours, man. Let's get into all the details, man. Rest in peace to Cheese. Let's see what's going on.
The 17-year-old basketball player.
Out in his life, he went on the popular, and of course, who lost his cheese shots. Today, so with that say, the Philadelphia native Gilly is an inspiration story. Now, having over 20 spawns and hardest hurdle shoot tomorrow afternoon, July rapper Wyatt in 23, Gilly the Kid will have one of his hardest hurdles to overcome. Game. But in the summer of 2023, Gilly the Kid will have one of his hardest hurdles to overcome. The inspiring rapper Wyatt Cheese, who was his son, had lost his life in a triple shoot that took place over the summer after a drive-by in the neighborhood he was chilling in. It was a summer afternoon, July 2023, a little before 8:30 p.m. A shooting that took place on the 5800 block of Masher Street. A 25-year-old man was shot once in the back and taken to the hospital by police.
That was Cheese. I think he the only one passed away.
8:39 p.m. Police identified the slain man as Devin Spady, also known as Y&G Cheese. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family. A 28-year-old man and a 31-year-old man were also shot and transported to the hospital. Police said
so they
both
got hit,
were
but they
placed in stable
survived.
condition.
Right,
Police told NBC 10 one of the victims ran over to a nearby home and 10 spent shell casings were located at the scene.
For Philly music fans, news.
All right,
Fast forward a year and a half later, a guy who was allegedly responsible
a year and a half
was gunned
later.
down
That's
in
crazy,
the streets
bro.
himself. A young man who's now at this point a senior in high school, scored the highest SAT in his class.
Smart.
Also, the star basketball player. 17-year-old Noah Scurry, a.k.a. OTV Joker. Less than 24 hours before he lost his life, he dropped a diss track. He could be seen rapping, wearing a Joker mask, toting firearms, and dissing the dead. After Noah dropped his first drill song on January 13th, he was shot and killed in front of his home the very next day.
Because he was in that song. He was in that song confessing to some of them bodies, and he was saying a lot of details that ain't nobody else know, folks. Do your homework. Do your homework on the streets talking, gang. If the police know you unalive somebody, the streets for sure know.
For shit show. No cap.
Especially when you got goofies like this who catching bodies and then rapping about it, then going to school, getting a high ACT score, and then hooping. What the f wrong with y'all? Y'all be watching too much Power before. I'm telling y'all, y'all not Tariq St. Patrick, folks. That's a superhero on that team. You ain't Tariq St. Patrick. Do your homework, sir.
The incident took place at 7:15 in the morning. He was rushed to a hospital but died a short time later. The people on the news who worked at the school was unaware of his activity outside the school grounds, and they was giving him high praise.
Right.
Down in an alleyway.
That's the crazy part.
Oxford Circle, Walter Perez, Channel 6.
But then a month
That's the crazy part, though. Like, they was giving him praise on the news, like, oh, it's so sad. And I'm going to tell y'all a lot of times, gang, these little boys, nobody camps outside these little boy houses and unalives them with their mama at 7:15 in the morning if they didn't do nothing. I'm sorry. If he got caught with a straight bullet and he got unalived like that, that's another story. But if you say they came to his house at 7 o'clock in the morning and stalked him, camped out in the bushes for him to come outside and pop him like that wasn't no accident. It was for a good reason. 9 times out of 10. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people.
All right, bet.
A month later, the $1 million worth of game podcast host was on Club Shay Shay on Wednesday, proudly repping his Super Bowl winning Eagles.
Right.
But things got dark. Shannon Sharp brought up Noah Scurry, the 17-year-old hooper who was gunned down in January despite being smart enough to have his school highest SAT scores.
Right.
Check it out.
A 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student.
Straight A student, bro.
Am I wrong, Gilly? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched them. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what we,
He
they're gonna be talking.
He got a chance to make it. He can come back and put the hood on. That's like D Rose. Ain't nobody playing with D Rose in the hood.
What about the block? He from the block. He got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
Right.
That's who killed my son.
That's what happened. They want to be cool. You hear that pause? That pause loud.
The 17.
Yeah. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
And he knows.
What was that about?
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Oh.
Your son happened to be there.
Yes.
Oh.
Them
And
blocks.
that's why you can't hang out in the hood, gang. Don't think it's nothing cool about being in the hood, folks. This man, you know how many people get unalived just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time? You know how you solve that? Stay ass in the suburbs. Do your homework. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't think Cheese was doing any crazy thing because his dad is who his dad is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, gang. If my daddy was a multi-millionaire rapper, the last place you would catch me dead or alive is in the hood. Do your homework.
Is beefing. They going through it. My son just so happened to pull up.
Damn.
I just read. I saw.
That's crazy, bro.
5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't.
Right.
Yeah.
He don't even
just
know
so
what's going
happened
on.
to be in
for
the
real,
wrong
probably.
place at the wrong time.
Yeah. Damn, man. That sucks, bro.
What the?
That's how.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of newsletters have already monetized, and it's about to get even better. More ad opportunities, better brands, automated payments, streamlined processes, and more. And starting today.
Deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
No. But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on.
Right.
Bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Right.
They stupid. That's the problem. They slow and stupid. And they want to be cool so bad that they will go throw their life away and catch a body and get unalive just to go to heaven and be like, at least I was a real street nigga. It's the stupidest thing in the world, gang. You know what I'm saying? The street life has been around. Don't get me wrong, folk. But it was a point in time where niggas knew not to, you know what I'm saying? Not to mix the two, folk. It came to a point where niggas knew, okay, the streets is the streets, but people who playing sports, they playing sports. You get what I'm saying? If you a nerd, you a nerd. If you like cars, you like cars. For if you scam, you scam. If you murder, you murder. You know what I'm saying? But the streets always been there, folk. But this new age shit, y'all, it's like y'all, I don't understand it.
To shit that don't matter.
I just don't get it.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To shit that once upon a time when I was growing up in the ghetto, I was influenced by.
Right.
And then when you experience things, when you go places, when a vacation to you is not going through a toll booth for 5 minutes, they come to shoot the. You gotta understand, if you from Philly right now, go to Atlantic City and you call them and they say they out of town. Yo, I'm OT, I hit you, nigga, you 45 minutes away, nigga. You went through the toll booth.
Right.
What are you talking about? That's how poor the city is.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But go to Atlantic City and tell you, yo, I'm OT, I call you when I get back.
Right.
You 39 minutes away in a car, nigga. What are you talking about, you OT? So you gotta understand.
Right.
That's what we grow up in. These kids don't know no better.
Right.
These kids actually think that you can't make it as a rapper
Unless you go.
unless you killed somebody.
Yep. They really think that. I blame King Von. Do your homework. I blame King Von, folks, because before King Von, you know what I'm saying? This was like Chief Keef wasn't out here catching no damn bodies. Yeah, okay, he had some gangster moments, blinking out with the police, this, that, third. He wasn't catching bodies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then rapping about it on Sunday and dropping a song on Monday. He wasn't doing that, folks. But King Von came out and he doing all these crazy stories. Then we like, damn, this shit jumping. Then you figure out that that's Von. That's Von. Everybody in Chicago, I know me. I'm like, that's the Von I heard about growing up. Rapping, he's rapping about catching bodies. What? Then he get the trolling. Then he on Twitter. So now he got these kids really thinking that they got to go catch a body first and then rap about the body, snitch on themselves to get all the attention. They think that's going to make them rich. But look where Von is at and look where Dirk is at. That's not how it go, bro. You know who got the most money and the most success? The niggas who's faking. The people who ain't catching bodies but they rapping about it every day, they the ones who rich. And they don't got to worry about the feds coming knock on their door because they ain't really doing it. But y'all call them lame, though. You see what I'm saying? Y'all call them lame. Y'all call niggas like the actor, the person, Michael Rainey Jr., who acts as Tariq. Y'all call him corny in school. Y'all call him lame and corny in the hood. Because he on the TV playing like he gangster, making millions of dollars an episode. He corny. But your broke ass in the hood catching real bodies and going to jail and getting unalive for it. You the cool one? Y'all head smoked, gang.
Bruh.
Y'all head smoked.
Yo, jam time, what it do?
Unless
Yeah,
you did
right.
something out here in
What
these
it do,
streets.
chat, what it do, everybody like the video.
This is the mindset.
Yeah. Why is the rap? Why is that glamorized?
Because of King Von.
Why is going to jail or I pull that iron out, I put that
You gotta understand.
dick on some? Why is that glamorized?
I have no idea.
No, for real.
I
I
told
don't
you
know.
when I was young, we glamorized the person that was getting money.
Getting money.
The hustler.
Right.
That's why rap names was like Gotti.
Right.
Rap games. It was always somebody that was getting some money.
Yep. Gucci
Now,
Mane.
It
Money.
don't be about no money or nothing. They'll kill you about an Instagram post.
Right.
You said
Okay.
you was gonna slide, you ain't slide yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I slid. Look, are you serious?
Right.
Sometimes something
So-
wrong with you.
It don't make no sense. And it's no answer for it. It's just flat out plain stupidity.
Stupid,
The only
yeah.
reason why I know is because the police called me and
Right.
told me once he was murdered.
Damn.
Once he got, because the kid had just got shot 17 times. He was walking with his mom.
Oh,
And he got
dick on some. Why is that?
murdered. And then the police.
At
noticed-
7 o'clock in the morning. Don't forget that point. With his mom at 7 o'clock in the morning. When he got up, brushed his teeth, washed his ass, put some clothes on, and go to school, folks. To go to school. And then it's more to the story where he was playing on a high school team, and it was times where his high school team would play against the ops high school team. And all the ops would come to the game like, yeah, we waiting for you. We outside with that. You feel me? We waiting on you. And they had to cancel. They didn't let no students, nobody, it was no crowd. Only mamas, daddies, and coaches was in the crowd. And the little boy they talking about, he ain't even come play. He couldn't even, he the star on the team. They wouldn't even let him come to the game and play because they knew how dangerous it was. Which goes to show me that somebody knew this little boy was out here catching bodies. Somebody knew that this little boy was out here doing what he was doing, folks. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was the coaches, his mama, somebody knew something, gang. Somebody knew something, bro. Period. Point blank, period. Feel me?
notified me, and let me know that he was one of the kids that was pretty much about to get locked up
Right.
for the murder.
Right.
But he got murdered first.
But he
So,
got-
and then, you
That's how
know,
the
when you
streets
do
go,
something in the streets,
Yo,
the streets
what to
know.
do, Speedy? What to do?
So, you know, they
They
all
did what
on
they did.
Instagram and they talking, and, you know, apparently this kid name was the Joker. And, you know, that's what he did. So, you know, but he had to deal with God. You
He
know,
got to
that's
deal
how
with
I look
God.
at it.
No cap.
Heard it.
Another headshot count on my body. She fuck, I done finally got it. I do bitch bad, the bitch I outside.
Revenge don't got no date on it. Try your best to live a cool life. It's a prime example. He did what he did. Then he making songs. Living a double life. They ain't care. Cause he got lined up on his way to school in front of his mom.
Front
It's
of
an
his mama.
unfortunate situation.
Now
He ain't
your
get to
mama
live.
sitting here screaming, ah! She don't know what the f going on. Yeah, my baby, what? Ah. She look up her son sitting there stretched. Cause you want to be a goofy. When you could have went to college, niggas in college is making, you know, people in basketball, playing basketball at college is making real money. Y'all lucky I wasn't hooping back then, cause all you niggas be out of job. I'm telling you right now. I'm a fucking 4, 5, 6, 8-year senior. Do your homework. Give me $1 million a year. I'm staying. I don't gotta go to the league for nothing. I stay right here and make my money. You get what I'm saying? Like, he could have went to college and made $200,000 a year on the low end. For a D1, D2. He could have made that. Sponsorship money. You know what I'm saying? The team would have paid him. They'll pay you all that for that. That ain't nothing. They'll make $200,000 a night on every game. Minimum. They don't care about paying you no $100,000, $200,000 a year. You could have moved your mama out the hood, bought her a BMW. You could have been driving a Benz. You know what I'm saying? You could have put your other rapper homies on. But instead, you sitting here stretched out because you want to go catch bodies. You want to be a street nigga. What do y'all think y'all gonna get out of being a street nigga, folks? Y'all getting lied to. You getting lied to, bro. Trust me, I was there. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I was there too. You know what I'm saying? But anything I did out, and I was not a street nigga, but anything that I did in the streets was for money. Nothing else. I didn't want to be tough. I didn't want to be rough. I didn't want to be a killer. I didn't want to be John Gotti. I didn't want to be none of that. I wanted to be a nigga that had some money and some nice clothes on, a cool car. At the time I was in high school, you know, every nigga in high school want all the hoes and shit. You feel me? That's what I wanted. I didn't want to be ducking bullets and catching bodies on Tuesday and all. For what? For what reason? To get no
Crazy
money. That
thing
nigga
about
ain't
it,
have
you might
no
like this
money.
video.
Every time I seen him, he was
Like,
bummy.
comment, or subscribe.
Every picture I seen him, he was
Put a lot
bummy.
of
His hair
work
was
into
fucked
these
up.
clips and videos. And
Do your
just get no
homework.
Support.
Nah, for real. Go do your homework. Anyway, though, man, rest in peace to Gilly's son. We just watched and dissected this video. I never would.
Greenway Kia, where bigger is better. Why settle for less when you can experience the extraordinary with Greenway Kia? Lease a new 2025 Kia K4 LXS for $199 per month for 36 months, or a 2025 Kia Sportage LX for $189 per month for 24 months. That's not all. Get up to $10,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for any trade-in. That's right, up to $10,000. It's our way to say thank you. Join the Greenway Kia family. Don't settle. Choose greatness with Greenway Kia. Greenway Kia, where bigger is better.
Problem solved. Fiverr's got talented freelancers for anything we need. Yeah!
The team kept growing their business with Fiverr freelancers handling a variety of tasks. Sam was promoted after introducing Fiverr into their workflow. And Eric? Well, he got fired after overfeeding the boss's fish. Hire a freelancer today and
by the way, this is a huge game. You've got two teams trying to get out of the play-in tournament. Right now, Dallas is in 8th. The Warriors are in 9th, but in the loss column, they're tied. Loose ball. Butler gets the offensive rebound off the healed miss. Hield to try it again. Misses again, but there's post. Irving looking to drive. Spins on heel. And Irving knocks down the ball away.
Jimmy Butler should help get that number a little bit more reasonable.
Thompson's been playing well of late. Couldn't get it. Butler with a dunk as the Warriors are able to get out in transition. So far, Jimmy Butler, 3 games averaging about 23 points per game. He averaged 17 per game in 25 contests with the Heat. Thompson drills a 3. Thompson off the bounce for three, and it banks in. Off the bench. Shot clock at 4. Prosper spinning on Looney, goes to the left and gets it off glass.
Great read. Wanted to go to the weak side of the floor, but there was an overplay, so he saw that Looney couldn't keep up with him. Off the dribble, got to the rim, and Steph Curry with a quick answer. Golden State really playing fast.
He has the NBA record of 6 games in a row with 6+ made threes. Here's Irving, and he drills a 3 himself. Kyrie with the answer. He's got 9.
Second time in this game, Steph Curry's had an outlet pass deflected. They're reading that.
Nice look by Curry. Payton way up there for the stuff.
Sort of experimenting with 2 bigs at a time. Dallas will be able to give you that look when they get everybody back.
The floater by Dinwiddie is good.
Without sacrificing the defensive end of the floor, and you're seeing that here early.
You mentioned the lack of playing time of late as he connects from mid-range.
You can't overstate the enormity of it. People here still shocked, dazed, trying to wrap their head around it. I still can't wrap my head around it.
Welcome to Greenway Kia, where bigger is better. Why settle for less when you can experience the extraordinary with Greenway Kia? Lease a new 2025 Kia K4 LXS for $199 per month for 36 months, or a 2025 Kia Sportage LX for $189 per month for 24 months. That's not all. Get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book value for any trade-in. That's right, up to $10,000. It's our way to say thank you. Join the Greenway Kia family. Don't settle. Choose greatness with Greenway Kia. Greenway Kia, where bigger is better.
It's always about being prepared for the field.
And Kaiser pushes out good nurses.
I wanted to go somewhere that's known, somewhere that once I graduate, they know that I'm ready.
With Kaiser University, I feel empowered.
One of the most dominant offensive forces really that this league has seen. And he's 25 and had taken a team to the NBA Finals. I think 2 of the top 3 overall offense creators in the NBA playing on the same team. As Klay Thompson just continues to cook. This has been going on now. Let's see if Golden State can take advantage of getting the ball to Jimmy Butler somewhere in the post and letting him operate without a big on the floor.
Another giveaway, and Irving makes him pay in transition. Klay Thompson has 14, so 29 for those 2. The Warriors as a team at 39. Payton the cutter with the slam. Looney finds him.
That's the Steph Curry effect right there. Coming off the screen, taking...
Dallas still shooting 55% from the floor and just under 50 from 3. Curry, reverse layup is good, and that is Steph's 3rd basket. Oh, nice pass by Green, and Butler with the jam. Because of the physical contact for the inbound pass. Again, Green on the cut. Healed in the corner, and that one hit the side of the backboard, but a lucky bounce right to Bajemski.
And has not been able to get unlocked from there to this point.
Yeah, the Warriors as a team only have 6 attempts. Curry able to finish through a little contact. The kick out to Green. Curry relocates, fires, can't drill it. Ball batted out. Butler saves. Curry again. That time he drills it. So 14 on the shot clock. That's what it resets to after the defensive foul. Butler against Kyrie Irving. Irving putting it on the deck and kisses it home. +1. What a shot by Kyrie Irving. Klay Thompson hit 4 threes in that first half against his former team. Kicks it out to Christie. Bounces it down low. Edwards, the easy 2. Christie on the other end. To Thompson. Catch and shoot. Good. Klay Thompson. 5th 3 of the game.
Him to be a passer out of the post, so instead goes to the quick spin and the easy layup.
Irving, a game-high 19 points, puts it up and nails a 3-pointer. That is 2 threes now for Irving.
At AT&T, we know enough in life isn't guaranteed, like sacking off the field. You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. You gotta lick your thumbs, DeMarcus.
EVE Online on Mac immerses you in a universe with thousands of star systems like never before. Follow a path of your own choosing and become a titan of industry. explore the wonders of the universe.
50% from the floor, 40 from three, 90 from the line. Kyrie's one of them, and he's flirting with it just about every year as he drills another one.
Kyrie Irving starts feeling it like that. He is going to run for the next one. He had no doubt in his mind coming off that handoff that he's going to pull another one. The trifecta.
Kyrie Irving taking over the game here in the third. 3 threes in 41 seconds for Kyrie Irving. Butler on the stick back. Curry on the other end. Hands it off for Payton. That's 2 threes for Gary Payton. Looney lobs for Payton, and the easy 2.
That is, I don't think there's any haul that probably would have been enough for Luka, but certainly without exploring options around the league, you wouldn't have known exactly what the top bidder was going to give you.
And Irving with the basketball.
Important close to this quarter for Golden State. They've weathered the storm that Kyrie Irving gave them, got it to single digits again, but a beautiful drive. Gave them, got it to single digits again, but a beautiful drive. Najee Marshall right there.
Catch and shoot, Moody, and he swishes it through for 3.
We're here with Jason Kidd, the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, the engine today, 28 points. What does he do, though, for the rest of the group?
Oh, he makes it easier, but we need him to go big again in the fourth quarter. But his leadership, he's keeping guys positive. He's telling them to attack. And again, he had a big first 3 quarters. We need him to have a big fourth.
Steph having a rare, inefficient night. How have you been able to kind of corral him?
Well, that's tough. We got a fourth quarter still to be played. So, again, we got to keep him up the 3-point line and make him drive, and hopefully he misses a couple more shots.
JK, good luck. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right, guys, back to you.
Oh, now we're being told 8-second violation, but there was 17 on the shot clock. Christie gets to the line.
Mattered in regards to the kickball, hence why Golden State got the ball, but it was because of an inadvertent whistle, not because of the kickball or an 8-second violation, as Williams scores the basket there, Dave.
Hill driving. Another missed layup. Butler with the putback. Butler with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Here's Christie, who is part of the Luka trade, driving on Curry. Irving. Wide open, lets it fly, and it's good.
Beehive powers some of the world's largest and most influential paid newsletters. Here's why. Keep your revenue. Our competitors take a cut of your revenue. We don't. What you charge is what you take home. Infinite versatility. Offer multiple subscription tiers at various prices. For example, you can offer bronze, silver, and gold plans, each with their own perks. Flexible payments. Allow your readers to pay monthly, annually, a one-time life subscription.
Kyrie Irving with 5 3-pointers and 33 points.
And Kyrie making them pay, but that is all caused again by getting beat off the dribble into the lane and causing rotation.
Excellent pass by Green. A lot of people, when the trade was made for Butler, as he gets inside for 2 and a foul, a lot of people wondered, well, with 7:15 to play. Irving on the step back, hits another one. Kyrie Irving, 36 points. Marshall out to Christie. Midway through the fourth quarter, Christie, contact, and no whistle. Basket counts, though, for Christie. Warriors have more turnovers than field goals here in the quarter. Green penetrating baseline, count the basket and one. One more meeting between these two teams. It's a week from Sunday on ABC in San Francisco. Curry for 3. Third 3-pointer for Curry, and it's a 4-point game.
Reacts as if he knows it's going in, and it doesn't end up that way.
Pajemski gets loose. All that attention around Curry. Moody's defending Irving off the ball. Christie, pull-up jumper. Got it. Max Christie.
Golden State just running a trap at Kyrie to force it out of his hands. They'll live with Edwards shooting the basketball.
Curry gives Golden State the lead. Another 3-ball from Steph and a timeout by Dallas. And Irving races out to meet him. Shot clock at 10. Curry penetrates. Pajemski fires. Missed the 3. Curry Curry sneaks in to get the offensive rebound, and the putback ties the game. Steph Curry up to 24 points. He's had 4 consecutive 30-point games. Boy, Marshall was wide open, didn't want to shoot the three. Hands it off for Irving. He'll try it and hit it. 42 for Kyrie. What a defensive play by Edwards. And then Christie turns it over. Numbers for the Warriors. Moody hangs. Missed it. Put back Butler. 1-point game. 1:23 to go. They go to double. Edwards drives and kicks to the corner. Marshall penetrates into the lane. Goes up and puts it in. Dallas by 2. Timeout Steve Kerr. 25.6 seconds left. Pajemski will bring it up the floor. And now give it to Butler. Butler drives into the chest of Irving. No whistle. Now they call it. Offensive foul on Butler. Golden State down 4. Pajemski going to throw it the length of the court. Pass broken off. A turnover. The Mavs are going to win it. What a victory for Dallas despite being incredibly short-handed against a Warrior team that looked very different with Jimmy Butler on the floor.
We just talked about how it's been pretty entertaining since you've joined this team. Without half of the roster out there, how did you guys make those big plays late to get this one?
We just played off of each other, and we said before the game, it doesn't really matter who's playing for us as long as we play hard, put effort and intensity, we'll win this game. And I think we played really, really hard tonight. And, our defense was great. We made some big plays down the stretch that led to a win.
You nailed the 2 free throws to put it over the top. Any nerves at all as you stood on the line?
No, I've been in that position before, especially earlier this year, too.
Got that clutch, Gene.
Earlier this year, too, I've been in that position, and, I've worked on that my whole life. So, I've done it a million times, so I wasn't nervous. I went up there, swished both of them, so, I was feeling good.
Kyrie puts up 42 points, but down here takes the charge. How big was that defensive play late?
He was unbelievable tonight on the offensive end, obviously, and that last play on defense really won us the game. Giving us the opportunity to get the ball back, hold the ball, get fouled, and make 2 free throws, so he was phenomenal tonight.
Max, I know you're new to the team, but there's been so many things going on. How have you continued as a team to fight night in and night out as you're so close to the All-Star break?
Yeah, just being present where our feet are and not trying to look towards the future. Like you said, the break is a day from now. Obviously, we got a game tomorrow, but we're just trying to be present where our feet are and try to win as many games as we can. Obviously, it's important for playoff seeding, and obviously winning is fun. So for us, we're just staying present and playing together as a team.
Thanks, Max. Appreciate it. Guys, can you believe he's only 20?
Unlock the world's largest, most liquid financial market with Forex.com.
On January 25th, 2025, in Lady Lake, Florida, an officer conducted a routine traffic stop for a possible fake license plate, but had no idea the driver was on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Sorry for taking. I didn't know if I was supposed to go over back there or not.
You're good. Okay. All right. Hands up.
This unsuspecting man happens to be one of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives, Donald Eugene Fields II. On December 7th, 2023, he was federally indicted in St. Louis on 1 count of child trafficking. The indictment accuses Fields of knowingly attempting to recruit, entice, provide, patronize, and solicit a minor into engaging in a commercial sex act for over 4 years. Fields is also facing a multitude of sickening charges in Franklin County Circuit Court in Missouri. Court records show that a warrant for his arrest was issued by that court after Fields vacated his home and failed to show up for a hearing on March 3rd, 2022, after he fled his home and disappeared into the wind. There's much more to this story that the general public isn't aware of. But first, body cam footage shows how Fields handles this traffic stop.
Hands up. Thank you. Driver's license, registration, insurance.
Okay.
Thank you. You got any weapons in the vehicle?
I don't think so.
Okay. So whose truck is this?
Joe. I'm an employee.
Okay. So this tag does not come back to this vehicle. This tag's not assigned to any vehicle.
Well, I don't know that. If you look, I'm a construction guy.
But as the driver of the vehicle, you're responsible for it. You have to make sure that it's legal.
I don't know
Which is why I'm going to ask you for your insurance, your registration as well. And she's okay. Great.
I work right. Not trying to turn fast toward you. Right here at Lady Lakes, we're putting the pop boys on. You give me 1 second, please. I don't know where the information on the truck is. I don't know that stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, good thing you got her with you, huh? Is that your license?
Outdated ones. She's gonna find it real quick. Give me a second. I got
Okay.
it.
Do you have a Florida license?
No.
No. Where do you live?
While it's unclear how truthful Fields is being about the truck and his employment, he is telling the truth about being from Missouri. When Fields was added to the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list back in May of 2023, the FBI stated that the alleged trafficking crimes took place in Missouri. They also said he was last known to reside in Missouri, with family there and in Kentucky, and that he had traveled to Florida in the past. Considering this traffic stop took place in Florida, it's possible that once Fields learned of his addition to the 10 most wanted fugitives list, he fled to Florida as it was a location he was familiar with.
My eyes ain't good. Just give it a second here.
All right, so you don't have registration, you don't have insurance, and all you have is an out-of-date driver's license?
I got to know my driver's license up to date.
Okay,
This is my
but
old
that's
truck.
the one that you have
Yeah.
is an out-of-date.
Yeah,
I mean, we could call the old owner of the truck.
And the tag that's attached to this truck does not belong on this truck. And I'm going to go check the sticker as soon as I get another officer here because it doesn't look right to me.
I'm just driving. I don't know.
Okay.
Can I get in trouble for that?
Absolutely.
What kind of trouble?
As you're the driver of the vehicle, you're responsible for it. It should be in legal status as you're driving it down the road. So if the tag attached isn't assigned and you can't provide me a tag for it, it's going to get towed.
Oh, come on.
I can't let you drive a vehicle on the road. You can't provide me insurance. You have no valid registration. The tag that's attached to it is not assigned to this vehicle. It's a non-licensed. It's not a licensed vehicle. You can't drive it on the road.
Maybe it's someone swap tags. I don't know. We can check it. It should be legal. But nothing else. Can I park it right at our work right here? My work's right there.
We'll talk about that.
Oh, here.
Okay. All right.
What do you got in your wallet? Will you check that for me?
What do I got in my wallet?
No, you have your ID in your wallet. Your valid ID?
Yeah, no, that's the only one he has.
Okay. All right.
Just look it up.
Okay, hang tight for me. I'll be right back. Hey, I didn't want to look at that. Yeah, that's what I thought. That sticker. That's what I thought. That tag's not attached.
The officer now runs the expired license that Fields provided. It was a Missouri license under the name of Walter Richard Long. A public obituary for the name, Walter Richard Long, shows a male who passed away in a senior home in March of 2021, 1 year before Fields disappeared. Coincidentally, Long happens to be from Missouri. Even though there is no publicly documented connection between Fields and Long, it's possible this could be the exact identity that Fields has been using as cover for the last few years. The female passenger with Fields was later identified as Jennifer Ann Fields, maiden name Jennifer Ann Isgriggs, indicating they're married. After running the expired license, the officer returns to get the vehicle identification number.
Huh, no VIN. Go figure. Open your door.
Right here.
All right, so we're going to have to find it on the vehicle. I need a VIN.
Right there.
Okay.
There could be, yes. I don't know. That could be, because I always got a gun, but I don't know if I brought it. I don't want to touch nothing, so I'm trying to tell you waggle. I didn't know.
So I asked you that earlier if you had any weapons in the vehicle. You told me no, and now you said I could have a gun. I don't know. Ma'am, you get back in.
Okay.
You get back in. We're going to deal with you one at a time.
Okay, you're fine, you're fine, you're
You
fine.
want both of them back there? All right. Walk back here.
After getting both of them secured, the officers checked them for weapons. None were found on them. Another officer then arrived on scene and used Lady Lake Department-issued fingerprint rapid ID to positively identify Fields. The response revealed his true identity, which led to the officers' realization that their suspect is much more valuable than they previously thought.
So, this guy's on the FBI most wanted list if this is him.
It's noted in the police report that right after Fields gave his fingerprint, he and Jennifer began acting as if they were saying goodbye to each other. They were then asked to stay separated while the officers complete their investigation. In the description of Fields that the officers have, it is mentioned that he has a distinctive tribal tattoo. To really confirm that this is indeed the FBI most wanted fugitive that the officers think he is, they attempt to ask him to reveal what's under his shirt.
Mr. Long, one more thing for me. Can you turn around and lift your shirt? Show this officer your back, please. There you go. That's good. Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want to do?
Come on.
Slide the arm out. Slide this arm. There you go.
And then put your arms behind your back.
What?
Put your hands behind your back.
All right. All right. Ah.
Stop.
I'm moving. I'm not pulling nowhere.
Back the f*** up.
Stay back.
You
Stay
don't
back.
fucking cuss at me!
Stay back. Stay back.
I have had back surgery! I have had back surgery!
Good for for you. Stop yelling. Unless you want to go to jail too. I'm sure Missouri would love you for your warrant. Are you going to calm down or do you want handcuffs?
She's fine.
You're calm? Good. Do you have someone you can call to come pick you up?
Centennial Bank takes the stress out of homeownership. With home loans to fit every stage of life, the Centennial Bank online or mobile mortgage app is quick and easy. Log on today. Let Centennial Bank help unlock your next home ownership. Centennial Bank, we make it simple. You make it home. All loans are subject to credit and property approval. Your wireless carrier's data rates may apply. Certain restriction fees, limitations, and requirements may apply. Refer to product terms and conditions or see bank for details. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 466091.
Fields was placed in the rear of a squad car and taken to the Lake County Jail without further incident. As Jennifer was being released from the scene, she asked to retrieve her personal belongings from the vehicle. She then indicated there was a gun located in the vehicle under the center console. Officers then located a Taurus Millennium G2 pistol inside a holster with a magazine inside it and an extra magazine attached to the holster. It was loaded but had no round in the chamber. The gun was within reach of Fields while he was operating the vehicle, meaning it was also in reach throughout the entire traffic stop while he was inside the vehicle. Fields wasn't alone in his trafficking crimes. One of his associates was Theodore, aka Ted, John Sartori Sr. Ted provided cash, a car, a motorcycle, Christmas presents, and vacations to Fields from 2013 to 2016 in exchange for Fields giving him access to a young female victim who was only 14 years old when their exchange began. Ted was arrested all the way back in 2022 and was sentenced in November 2024 to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to a felony charge of travel with intent to engage in illicit sexual conduct. As part of his plea, Ted agreed to pay more than $25,000 in restitution to his victim. The victim said in court that Sartori's crime has caused lifelong trauma, hopeless relationships, flashbacks, PTSD, and low self-esteem. Fields has yet to be sentenced. However, he is facing a multitude of charges that will likely result in a similar or even longer sentence than Ted. Based on the listed charges, here are the typical federal sentencing guidelines. 15 years to life for child trafficking, a maximum of 15 years for statutory rape, likely 10 to 15 years for statutory sodomy, 10 years to life for child and up to 20 years or the life or death penalty for witness tampering. If convicted on all counts, sentencing would likely be severe, possibly 30 years to life in prison, depending on factors like plea deals, concurrent versus consecutive sentencing, and judicial discretion. Given the severity of the crimes, a life sentence would not be unusual. At 60 years old, a 30-year or life sentence would almost certainly mean he spends the rest of his life in prison. At the time of his arrest, the 9 other suspects on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list were wanted for crimes including drug trafficking, sex trafficking, explicit content involving children, murder, large-scale fraud, dangerous firearm possession, stalking, and more. The FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list was established in March of 1950. Fields was the 531st fugitive added to the list. Of the total, 495 fugitives have now been apprehended or located, 163 of them as a result of citizen cooperation. And as with all suspects, Fields is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, of course, police are used to pulling people over, and on many occasions, occupants of the vehicle are wanted. But when the person or persons are wanted by the FBI, it's a rare occurrence. And as an officer, I probably ran thousands of people. But when they come back wanted, it's a mix of adrenaline and caution, because no one knows how the situation will turn out. So today, we're back in Lady Lake, Florida for a traffic stop, and you guys should know by now that with traffic stops, you never know what to expect. So imagine that you're the officer investigating this traffic stop, and during your investigation, you find out that this guy is possibly wanted for some pretty disturbing things. And even though you're a police officer, you're still human. So as a cop, what do? You stay professional and you do your job. Now the officer approaches as she lets him know that the tag isn't coming back to the vehicle. And to me, his behavior seems shady from the start, because most people have the proper tag on their vehicle that they're driving. But this man claims ignorance while putting on his best confused face for this officer. But that usually never works with police. This officer turned over every stone, and we find out that the driver is using someone else's ID. With The male named on the ID passed away in 2021. And while the initiating officer is getting the VIN number, the driver changes his tune and tells the backup officer that there might be a firearm in the car. And this is why cops cannot afford to be complacent. And thank goodness that these officers were clearly not. After the fingerprints came back and the officer confirms his tattoo, we then find out who our driver really is. So it all makes sense of why he was being so evasive and clueless about driving laws that we all pretty much learned during adolescence. And then we learned that there was a gun in the car and in the reach of the male driver. Now lastly, due to the seriousness of this case, remember that human trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise worldwide. And every year, millions of men, women, and children are trafficked worldwide, including right here in the United States. It can happen in any community, and victims can be any age, race, gender, or nationality. But remember, you can report suspected human trafficking to federal law enforcement by calling 1-866-347-2423. And you can also get
Oh, he ain't never been told us so, bro. So, Kiki, you got no Valentine? I see that did nobody asked you to. I just lied. That's somebody else. But anyways, no, I could tell she wanna